Don?
Joe called. He said he'd be a little late. Say, do you look smooth?
Why, thank you, sir. You look mighty elegant yourself, if I may say so.
Yes, indeed. Both Don and Sue look like the kind of people you'd like to know, don't they? Of course, right now, they're dressed for their Friday dates. But don't you have the feeling that they're always well-groomed?
Yes, and that's no accident. For Don and Sue, the question, how do I look, depends on good grooming habits.
Hey, sis, haven't you finished with that iron yet?
When I was a kid, my dad taught my sisters and I how to use his woodworking equipment, like the scroll saws and everything. Like when he was working on the roof, he would take us up with him. There was never anything that we were never welcome to join him on doing that for things that were more traditionally male. You know, he took us fishing, and I never had the sense that anything was closed off. The world was always very, very open. My mom would always say something, which she says even to this day, anything boys can do, girls can do just as well, and sometimes even better.
At one point during college, like a lot of people do, I wanted to feel like things were so different. So I chopped all my hair off. It ended up being a really short curly bob with awful red highlights that faded into this awkward bronze color, and my hair was like, it looked like a Q-tip. And looking back, it was not my best choice. But something that I wasn't anticipating were all the kinds of comments that I got from actual strangers. They were asking me if I was a man or a woman. I got called a dyke more than once. And at one point, walking down the street with my partner at the time, somebody asked him if he was dating a girlfriend or a boyfriend. And it really bothered me then. Looking back, I wish I would have handled it better. I spent time crying, being angry, and doubting myself and who I was. It made me really insecure. It made me question why others' evaluations of my looks bothered me. It made me ask why being called a lesbian upset me. It made me evaluate what I thought of myself. And now, after taking all those inventories for myself, I love myself a whole lot more because I know I'm not here for anybody else's consumption.
Whenever people find out that my dad has 3 daughters, they always joke about it, like, oh, you couldn't have a son, or like, you didn't, how do you feel about that? And never once, ever, has my dad ever made us feel less than. Never has he ever made us feel or ever alluded to the fact that he could have even wanted a son.